Chapter 3, Objectives. Dealing with your company and fellow employees. Recognize the value of teamwork and the role other employees play in the company's success. Understand the importance of good dispatchers, CDP relationships, and proper radio protocol and conduct. Recognize the importance of proper recording and documenting on batch tickets and other required paperwork. Understand the value of a positive attitude and a good work ethic, and how a negative attitude can affect the customer, the company, and other employees. Describe methods of coping with conflict and stress on the job. There is no I in team. The CDP is very important to the success of the ready-mixed concrete producer, but so is everyone else in the company. Concrete will not get delivered if there are no mechanics to repair trucks or if there are no plant operators to load them. There will be no paychecks unless salespeople are out getting work, unless the billing staff sends customers their invoices, and no money to pay employees unless the credit staff makes sure the producer gets paid. Nobody in a ready-mix company works alone. Everyone has an important job to do, and if that job does not get done, the company cannot succeed. The CDP can help the company succeed by doing their job to the best of their abilities, but also by helping others do their job as well. Things like assisting a mechanic working on a truck, helping the quality control staff on the job, or just grabbing a broom and helping clean up the plant area will help the total workload easier. You will never hear people in a successful company say things like, "That isn't my job." These people realize that it does not matter who does the job, just that it gets done. The attitude shows up in how happy they are on their jobs and how much better their standard of living is. The CDP job is not just driving a truck and delivering concrete. It is also taking the responsibility and the initiative to get it done, whatever needs doing. The dispatcher-CDP relationship. There is no closer working relationship in the ready-mixed concrete industry than the dispatcher and the CDP. Successful ready-mixed concrete companies are ones whose dispatchers and CDPs work hand in hand, helping each other and working as a team. The relationship must be built on mutual respect for each other's job responsibilities, trusting each other to act in the customer's and company's best interest, and maintain a high degree of communication. If the CDP and the dispatcher know the issues and problems that each other face on a daily basis, the relationship also works better. In many companies, dispatchers are often former CDPs. Other companies encourage their CDPs to spend time in the dispatch office so that they better understand the dispatcher's job. Since the dispatcher is often the one giving the direction to the CDP on what hours to work, to which customers they will deliver, and in general controlling a large percentage of the CDP's time, it is easy for friction to develop between the dispatcher and the CDP. If this friction builds to the point where it makes communicating with each other and trusting each other difficult, then the entire company is affected. Customer service suffers, cooperation disappears, and in extreme cases, customers can be lost. If the CDP finds that he or she has difficulties working with their dispatch office, this situation should be resolved as soon as possible. The CDP should try to work out the issue with the dispatcher directly if possible, or work through an operations or management staff member. Leaving a bad situation alone between dispatch and the CDP will only cause more problems. What about paperwork? Nobody likes to do paperwork. It is boring, tedious, and seems like a waste of time to most people. The CDP has a lot of paperwork to do, from DOT truck reports to maintenance write-ups to delivery tickets. The old saying of "the job isn't done until the paperwork is complete" is certainly applying to being a CDP. In this day and age of lawsuits and litigation, getting the paperwork done correctly is extremely important. Besides using this information to bill customers and fix trucks, any documents the CDP fills out may be needed to protect the company and the CDP if there is an accident, job complaint, quality issue, or payment problem. Paperwork is an important method of communication in the concrete producer's company. It affects customer relations, safety, product quality, payroll, and many other areas. The CDP must understand the paperwork requirements of their job and complete those responsibilities in an accurate and timely manner. The value of a positive attitude. Most everyone realizes that having a positive attitude affects how happy and satisfied a person is, and that having a positive attitude increases the quality of a person's life. Working as a CDP can be a rewarding and successful career with many positive benefits. The job of the CDP is a vital one in the world of construction, and it offers the chance to be part of building things that last. It can be very rewarding for the CDP to drive by a tall building or over a bridge and know that they helped build it. It's sometimes easy to lose sight of these benefits with all the daily problems and issues that come up. Dealing with the problems and issues as a CDP, like in almost every other career, can be much easier if the CDP looks at their job as a rewarding and successful way of earning a living. Dealing with conflict. People working together will disagree from time to time on how things should be done. This disagreement can produce conflict. Conflict and disagreement are a natural part of people dealing with one another. In many situations, conflict is a healthy part of people working together to solve common issues. It's not that they disagree, it is how the disagreement is worked out that is important. Conflict can have positive effects, such as generating creativity to solve a problem or motivating people to solve problems instead of letting them continue. If not handled properly, conflict can force people apart and damage relationships.